Why does it matter? When it's all said and done, if everyone's lost, then nobody has won. I've looked deep inside and I've realized this. It's not why I'm here. I'm not happy with it. I wake every morning and switch on the lies, then adopt a new mask to hide what's inside. Every human's the same in our sorry race, a file in a folder in a vast database. The word is that conflict is coming once more, and all of us blindly submit. We're just pawns. We're fodder to they who tug on our strings, consumers obsessed with the buying of things. They plan in their towers just how to steal more from dwindling coffers of the old, sick and poor, to make themselves richer and richer each day while stopping the people from having their say. Their power is shadow. They thrive in the shade, controlling the masses by games that they play. The legacy media trumpets their lies, while truth is concealed behind corporate ties. They feast on division, the hatreds we bear, as neighbors turn strangers and cease to declare their love for each other. We're split by design, while Umbra grows stronger with every fault line. The ballots we cast are no more than a jest. Umbra has purchased the lot of the rest. They capture the powerful, bind them in shame, then whisper their secrets with venomous aim. Within marble halls where the chandeliers gleam, they barter our futures for power and scheme. Each promise they weave is a thread in a trap. Their smiles hide the poison, their hearts dead and black. Behind gilded doors where the whispers run deep, the rulers of nations make promises cheap. With pockets wide open, they grovel for gold, while pawns in the shadows keep secrets untold. No leader ascends without bending the knee to shadowed directives that no one else sees. A favor exchanged for a silence well kept, ensuring that loyalty's bought, never swept. They poison with honey, with smiles and gifts, eroding the pillars where virtue still lifts. With every indulgence the bait is well laid, as blackmail and treachery form their crusade. The people stay quiet, too broken to fight, entranced by the flicker of curated light. They scroll and consume, forgetting their pain, while Umbra keeps adding links to its chain. They censor the voices that dare to dissent, with algorithms built to drown discontent. They smear every truth as a radical plea, while selling us comfort as chains we don't see. Yet, deep in the stillness, a murmur begins, a rustle of pages, a stirring within. For even in shadows, a spark can ignite, and whispers may yet give birth to the light. Their speeches ring hollow, their faces well trained to offer the people illusions contained. For every kind gesture, a dagger's concealed, and truth is a currency never revealed. Their votes are for sale to the highest of bids, while righteousness drowns where integrity slid. They barter their souls for a taste of the feast, then preach to the masses of taming the beast. The scandals they fear, like a sword hanging high, are buried in vaults where the darkest truths lie. Yet one misstep only, one careless misdeed, could tear through the curtain and let the world read. The lobbyists smile, their agendas in hand, a symphony played by a bribed hollow band. The laws that they write are for masters alone, ensuring the plebs serve the powerful's throne. They smile for the cameras, their eyes dead inside, bound not by duty, but the secrets they hide. Each handshake a shackle, each grin hides a chain, their subterfuge hiding the rot of the game. Their meetings are staged, their debates are a show, designed to confuse and keep us down low. For while we're bickering, raising our fists, they're drafting the contracts that tighten their grips. Betrayal is constant, alliances break, but none dare defy Umbra's shadowed dictate. For even the boldest of leaders will bend when leverage whispers their reign's bitter end. The currency flows like a river through veins of puppet regimes with Umbra's own reins. Democracy's name's a farce, a disguise for tyranny wrapped in a popular guise. So onward they march, these pawns of the dark, their hearts stained with greed, their souls stripped of spark. They kneel to the masters who puppeteer fate, while humanity bears the load of their hate. Their titles mean nothing, just masks for the role, enforced by the whispers that barter control. They legislate ruin, then toast to the wreck, while shifting the blame to the world they bedeck. Yet cracks start to spider through marble and steel, as murmurs grow louder and silence can feel. The hourglass shifts as the charade starts to thin, for power may falter where conscience begins. They branded as madmen, the seekers of light, their truths twisted daily to smother insight. But still they keep striking with ink, voice and flame, igniting the kindling that carries their name. Beneath their composure, a tremor runs wild, for Umbra has studied the heart of the child. They know in the depths where our spirits reside, a power exists that no fear can divide. Each whisper of kindness, each hand clasped in trust as a spark could burn through their empires of dust. A billion small voices would soon be a roar, collapsing their towers and kicking down doors. The thoughts of rebellion set fire to their dreams, an uprising fueled by humanity's screams, and so they conspire with haste and with might to ensure that the world never sees the same light. Division's the weapon they wield with great skill to fracture the masses, dismantle their will. They fan every fire, they stoke every flame, destroying all banners with unity's name. The people are blinded by glitter and gold, by treasures and trinkets they hunger to hold. We crave the next thrill, the newest device, unseeing the cost, unthinking the price. We scroll through our lives with a flick of a thumb, our minds growing restless, our hearts growing numb. A swipe to the left, a tap on the screen, a world without depth, a life barely seen. Gratification is the altar we praise, and patience is lost in the digital haze. Our hunger for more, an unquenchable fire, burning through meaning for fleeting desire. The moments of stillness, the whispers of peace, are traded away for a temporary feast. We sell our tomorrows for pleasures today, content to be led in the easiest way. Umbra's devised a new masterful snare, all issues gone, an answer to prayer. A chip in the hand, a mark on the brow, to tie every life to their system somehow. The ads flood the airwaves, the screens and the streets. Be pioneers now where progress meets needs. Smiling ambassadors will wear their disguise, while fear and control lie beneath their bright lies. They'll target first the weak and the poor. With benefits dangled, they'll lock every door. For those who comply, rewards given with grace, tax breaks and credits, a gilded embrace. With every transaction the noose will get tight, erasing our freedoms in shadows of night. As Umbra expands, their grip takes its toll, tightening the chains on the world's weary soul. Their network will spread like a shadow regime, ensnaring the world in a digital dream. But those who decline will face a harsh plight, erased from all systems, cast out of the light. No wallet, no ID, no phone in your hand, no job, no transport, no life to demand. Conform or be exiled to shadows, unseen, a ghost in the system, erased from the screen. Yet deep in our souls a longing remains, a cry for connection, for freedom unchained, for something enduring, unmeasured by screens, a life that is richer than digital dreams. The poets, the dreamers, the thinkers awake, and out of the silence a symphony breaks, a cry for a world where the heart is still free, a harmony woven from unity's plea. Most bow their heads, but others take stand, questioning lies spun by Umbra's demand. Their whispers of doubt will begin to take root, seeds of defiance Umbra cannot uproot. For if we could see past the lines they have drawn, a dawn would arise and their power be gone. Their riches, their secrets, their castles of stone would crumble beneath what the people will know. In defiance they'll gather in parks on the street, the wise wearing hoodies where armor once beat. With truth in their eyes and voices kept low, a spark from the past sets the present aglow. With every connection a domino falls, and cracks start to form in Umbra's dark walls. The whispers of freedom will soon be a shout as humanity's heart begins to pour out. Around the world the momentum will grow, in markets and cities, in streets high and low. The people as one will begin to rebel, and Umbra's control will begin to dispel. The cry will become thunder, a roar in the streets, in markets and alleyways where courage meets. People as one will lift their voices up high as shadows recede beneath Umbra's sky. The sermons of fear that Umbra's preached loud will start to falter, unmasking the shroud. Behind all the glamour and promises made lie chains of control in a system betrayed. For every false promise a question will rise. Is this the future we'll choose with clear eyes? Illusions will crumble and walls start to fall as freedom's bright lighters answer the call. With courage our beacon and empathy our guide, a movement will rise and spread far and wide. Within our hearts grows a strength born of care, a fierce love for the earth and all we will share. We'll trade in goods that no system controls, our laughter returned, our courage retold. Connections now forged where none had been seen, a tapestry woven from threads in between. With compassion our currency and kindness our trade, a new world will flourish, its foundations relaid. Barriers will crumble and borders will fade as unity and love become the crusade. Umbra will shatter, their empire no more, their schemes undone by the strength at our core. With hearts intertwined, humanity grows, no longer confined by the chains of our foes. Umbra will collapse, their power undone, their shadows dispersed by the rise of the sun. The people, once blinded, will finally see a world without chains where our souls can be free.